So guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. Just to report the news. So guys, Tyson Fury has said that the Anthony Joshua fight is off. It's not going to be happening. It passed the deadline and Tyson Fury is moving on to fight Manuel Charr. I think this was all expected. I didn't expect Fury to fight Anthony Joshua. I said to you that when Tyson Fury was in negotiations last time with Deontay Wilder, with Anthony Joshua, the Deontay Wilder thing crept up. I said that it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel like this fight's going to happen at that time. Something doesn't feel right. And I said it about this time as well, that something doesn't feel right. Fury's not interested. He's not interested, to be honest with you. And I've got to the point where Fury has kind of become like a bluffer at this point. I mean, it's hard to take the guy seriously. 1 minute he's saying that he wants 500 million. Then he says he's retired. Then he says then he calls out AJ. Then he says he's fighting Manuel Charr. Then he's saying that I'm gonna fight Derek Chisora. 1 minute he's saying he's gonna go and fight a wrestler. Or at this point, tomorrow he'll probably call out somebody else. I heard Kell Brooks coming out of retirement might call him out. At this point, Tyson Fury is. I just don't get it. I feel like the guy is. He's fooling the fans. I mean, this is a guy that went into depression because he felt the fans didn't really give him his credit, and he went into severe depression because he felt the fans didn't give him credit. Now Tyson Fury is loved by a lot of the fans. A lot of fans give him his credit, look at him and think, wow, he's a great fighter, and he's almost disrespecting the fans. I mean, we want the AJ fight, and almost he's trying to bully AJ. I mean, and this is a guy that said when AJ and had the power, this is a guy that said that the reason why I wouldn't want to do a deal with those guys is because he said something on the lines of like, they're not fair people. Like I expect a 50-50 split, even though Tyson Fury didn't get a 50-50 split the first time against Deontay Wilder. But yeah, he wanted a 50-50 split with AJ, who was a much bigger star than Tyson Fury at that point, and a much bigger star than Deontay Wilder. I mean, so he wasn't okay with a 50-50 split with AJ, yet he took a less 50 than a 50-50 split against Deontay Wilder. Yet Anthony Joshua offered Tyson Fury 60-40, which was rejected. That there was an offer sent to Tyson Fury to fight AJ 60-40, and Tyson Fury rejected that offer. Now the shoe's on the other foot, right? And I wouldn't say Fury's a bigger star than AJ. I would say maybe commercially AJ is still bigger, but AJ has accepted 60-40. He's accepted the deal. And Tyson Fury saying he's a fair man and this, that, and the other. Why didn't he go 50-50? So it is about the money for Tyson. 1 minute he says it's not about the money. No, it is about the money. Then he said that AJ is not a fair man. That's why that fight's never going to happen, because that fight would have to be 50-50. Okay. So now the shoe's on the other foot. Why aren't you offering him a 50-50 deal? You're offering him a 60-40 deal. Why not a 50-50 deal? Because you're a fair man. You're a fair man. But instead, he's trying to make it out like he's giving AJ an opportunity, like AJ's not, probably worth 100 million at this point. I mean, AJ don't need Tyson Fury. He's financially already made. Yeah, maybe in terms of a title shot, yeah, he's giving him an opportunity. But don't make out like you're giving him an opportunity financially like he's not had big paydays before. I mean, the man's had serious paydays before. It's not like he needs Tyson. He doesn't need Tyson Fury. He could fight anybody and make a huge amount of money. And he doesn't even need it at this point. He's got so much money. And by the way, I think if the fight was to happen, I think Fury beats AJ comfortably. But the point is that I think it's easy to see now that Tyson Fury has been bluffing for a while. He's got a resume which consists of really Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder, the two most recognizable names on his resume. And this is a guy that's been around for 14 years. He's got no Povetkin, no Pulev. The Usyk fight seems difficult. And what you got to realize is, if you look at both Wilder and Fury's resumes, they're both poor, but they managed to fight each other. What that tells me is these two guys are of similar mindset, hence why they were able to make the fights themselves. However, whenever they've tried to make big fights, or Fury, you know, look at the Usyk situation. Look, maybe the Usyk fight happens, the Joshua situation. Fury's always struggled. I mean, there's always some kind of issue. Even with Wilder, it always seemed like there was an issue with him and AJ. But the thing is, Wilder's not made any big fights with anyone else apart from Fury. And Fury's not really made a big fight. Yeah, he fought Klitschko, but he was a mandatory at that point. And Fury was nowhere, so he had to fight Klitschko. He would go into a mandatory position. And Klitschko was always gonna fight him. Klitschko fought everyone. I mean, he fought all comers. I mean, I just don't get it. I honestly don't get it. At this point, I think it's quite clear to say that Fury is just doing what he wants to, bullying AJ, trying to get him to basically dance to his tunes, you know, which Anthony Joshua's not going to do. Anthony Joshua, it doesn't matter whether Anthony Joshua is in a position where he's lost 3 of his last 5 fights. It's irrelevant. Because Anthony Joshua doesn't need to dance to anyone's tunes. He's made it already. If you're worth about 80 to 100 million, why are you going to dance to somebody else's tunes? It's not like everyone has a bit of self-pride. Like, personally, I was surprised AJ even took 64. He doesn't need it. It's just that the fact that I think AJ always wants to fight Tyson Fury, and he probably feels it's an opportunity for me. If I can beat him, I can get back to where I was, this, that, and the other. So I think that's why AJ probably accepted those terms, because he looks at it as an opportunity for him to get back to the top, rather than the financial side of things, which we all know money's not really much of an issue to him anymore. But it's very, very disappointing, and I actually think that a lot of the British public have turned on Fury. Going off the comments that I've seen on social media, I think a lot of people are fed up of Fury now. And I think they're calling him out for what they think he's doing. And that is rubbish. I mean, he's basically trying to bluff people, trying to say that, you know, he wants this fight, this, that, the other. Look, he might want the fight, but he's acting like a bully, acting like somebody that's trying to get him to dance to his tunes. I mean, no top fighter is going to be not a fighter of AJ's level is going to be dancing to Fury's tunes. I mean, that's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But yeah, anyway, leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.